Yes, guys, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session and welcome to the India's most comprehensive preparation platform, that is the BYJU'S Exam Prep. Yes, guys. All right, guys, so session is now live. Sorry for a slight delay. There were some issues and emergency due to which the session got delayed, but now we are live. Very good evening. And guys, all general aptitude questions, GATE 23 examination for ECE, EE, mechanical, computer science has been successfully conducted. Okay, and now what are the general aptitude questions? Because this is the subject which is common to all four branches. So in this particular session, let us discuss what are the general aptitude questions. Of course, it is memory based. Okay, we are yet to receive all the questions, but still, what are those questions? What to do it, what not to do it? All those questions that we have, we are going to discuss here. Very good evening, all. So come on, quickly keep joining the session. Yes, Prasanna, I know unit digit question cave, that also we have. Okay. Yeah, these are the questions asked in the examination, Murli. Yes, these questions are asked in the examination. These questions were asked in the examination. All right. Chalo. ठीक है जी, डन है, चलो. All right, great. Coming, how many quizzes? We'll discuss all the questions, guys. Just quickly start and keep joining the session. So guys, let's get started. Yeah. So before we start up, guys, all GATE 23 aspirants are very crucial information for you. Yes, that after the exam is conducted, IIT Kanpur around 15th February is going to release your response key. So you want to know, how many marks you have scored and what could be your possible rank. Yes, if you're interested in knowing all of these things, the BYJU'S Exam Prep for the first time has brought you the rank predictor tool. Yes, the rank predictor tool, which is going to be live from 15th of February. The link will be in the description of the video. So just open the link, press notify me, and yes, once the response key is there, you just have to enter the response key and you will get to know how many marks you're accurately scoring, and at the same time you will also get to know that what rank you are lying in, so that you can prepare your future plannings accordingly, how to prepare for interview, maybe to target for another examinations, or etc. Okay, so guys, next is, guys, just one more update that tonight at 10 p.m. Tonight, that is at the 10 p.m. there is going to be a session by all your favorite Sanjay Rathi sir, ex-IAS officer, correct the IAS many times, and now since the GATE examination is complete, all right, you must be now thinking about ECE prelims. So whether you should attempt in the ECE prelims this year or not, and if you are appearing, what should be the strategy to, yes, should I attempt ECE prelims this year? That is the big question of the day. Okay, and Sanjay Rathi sir is going to come live tonight at 10 p.m. on a very brief session, right, on the BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel, ECEECS YouTube channel, and he is going to give you all the updates regarding to this. Okay. What's your branch, Sunny Chauhan? Chalo guys, let's get started. So here it is the question. Okay, so I told you in the sessions earlier that questions based on the functions can be definitely expected, and there are multiple questions based on the functions. All of these questions are memory based, but more or less many questions we have got with the complete data. So let's start solving one by one. I'll call it as decent performance, Sunny. As for third year, so you can now give yourself a very solid performance in the fourth year. Okay, so two functions of time, ft and gt, are given to you. Okay, and you have to see whether one is true or two is true, or both are true or both are false. So guys, let us get started. Okay, and this session, so guys, if you're going to appear in the instrumentation paper or in the civil engineering paper, this is going to give you a briefing of how the questions level were and what were the areas that were targeted. And if you have already appeared in the ECE civil mechanical paper, you will also get to know what type of questions were there in all branches and what is the solution respective to your branch question. So guys, we all know y equal to x squared. This is a parabolic curve, and y equal to mx. That is a straight line. So in simple, let's sketch this. So these some of the questions. First, I am taking the graphical based questions, dear. First, I'm going to start with the graphical based questions, and y is equal to 0.01 x square. You are going to get a parabola, and where do they intersect? वो भी देख लेंगे एक बार. The parabola, and then there is a straight line, and they are going to intersect at some point, no doubt. They're going to intersect at some point. Where do they intersect, sir? So the intersection point is 0.01 t square equal to the 4t. So solving from here, you will get either t equal to 0. Of course, that is at the origin. Both intersect at the origin, no doubt. And another point will be t is equal to 4 upon 0.01. That is equal to the 400. So they intersect at these 2 points. Okay, they intersect at these 2 points. So this is t equal to the 400. Clear, everybody? This is the t equal to the 400. So for some t greater than 0, gt is greater than the ft. gt is greater than the ft. gt is greater than ft. Is it true? So yes, for t between 0 to 400, मैं functions लिख देता हूं आपके लिए. Right, this is what is the gt function. This is what is the ft function. Clear? ft was the parabolic. For some t greater than 0, g is greater than f. g, yeah, for entire this portion, g is above f. So yes, this is true. So number 1 to true hai. Number 1 true hai. Okay, then what about number 2? We have to check that also. There exists a t such that ft also greater than gt for that t. So yes, guys, for all of the values which are greater than 400, ft is greater than gt. So that is also true for some values of time. So both statements are true, and your correct answer will be option number C. Your correct answer will be option number C. Very, very good evening all. Your correct answer will be option number C. Okay. No, not exactly repeat, but I'll tell you, like, if I talk about yesterday only, there are 2 questions in EE and ECE which are very similar. They have taken the question in electrical, similar type of question in the ECE. Okay, so they don't repeat, but sometimes, you'll get to know about the range and the type of question. Chalo guys, moving ahead to the next question then. What should be the next question? एक बार वो देख लेते हैं. Just a moment. हाँ जी. So what should be the next question? So next question is here. Okay, it's a recursive based question. Given that fn plus 1 equal to fn plus fn minus 1, and we are given f6 and f7, we have to go to f1. We have to go to f1. So we'll start reverse. Fn minus 1 equal to fn plus 1 minus the fn. Is that okay? Okay, that is what it is. Now, f6 and f7 is given. So what is the first thing that you can figure out is f6 and f7 is given, and straight away if I write down n equal to 6, I get f5, fn minus 1. The reverse dana hai. So f5 will be how much? The f7 minus f6. And f7 minus f6 will be equal to the 23, dear, right? Then if I talk about the n equal to reverse, go down, okay? So if I talk about the n equal to 5, I'll get f4, and that is equal to nothing but f6 minus f5. F6 is just now obtained. Nahin, f6 to given a 37 minus 23, that will be the 14. So similarly, I'll take n equal to 4, I'll get f3, and that will be equal to f5 minus f4. What is the value of f5? That is 23 minus 14. ये दोनों का 9. Just consecutive difference will keep coming. That is equal to 9. तो देखो next difference कितना हो जाएगा? अब f2 की बात करें. So what is the 14 minus 9? That will be 5. Then if I talk about f1, what is the 9 minus 5? That is equal to 4. That is equal to 4. Clear? So simple logical question. Okay, and answer is equal to 4. Answer is equal to 4. Right? Done eh? Good evening all. Chalo. Badhiya. So let us move ahead to the next question then. Which one of the following option represents the given graph? Which one of the following options represent the given graph? Represents the given graph. Okay, so graphical based questions. Okay, so I'll tell you what. This question was there yesterday. This question was there yesterday. Yes, Ravi Teja. In the electrical paper, morning, okay, the forenoon session. Now, what is the logic to solve this question? The logic is the given function represents odd symmetry, okay, because the function of the right and left are just, okay, mirror image, but inverted mirror image. Inverted mirror image, matlab they only differ in sign. They are identical in magnitude. So that is f of minus x has to be f of x. And because of this odd symmetry, dear, because of this odd symmetry, f of minus x is equal to f of x. Which of the function is odd symmetric? Dekho, x square is even. The only thing is 2 power minus x will not show any symmetry. X is odd. Okay, yes, this function will be even because mod x is even, and odd into even will be an odd function. The correct answer is going to be C. Correct answer is going to be C. Dhyan rakhna. Okay, x square, parabolic curve, this is even function. Modulus of x is also an even function. If I talk about only x, that is the odd function, right? If I talk about 2 power x or 2 power minus x, just 2 power x, that is no symmetry, neither even nor odd, right? 2 raised to the power minus x also, it is neither even nor odd. Okay, acha, odd into odd. Whenever it is even into even function, that is even. If it is odd into even function, it will be odd. Even if it is odd into odd function, that is going to be even. Minus minus will be plus. Clear, everybody? These are some of the logics that you must remember. Okay, and now guys, this was in the double E. Dhyan dena. This was in the double E, same day, yesterday. Now, similar type of question came up in the electronics in the afternoon session. And what is that similar question? Diagram yahan pe missing hai. I will draw that diagram for you very quickly. Yahan bana dete hain. Similar type of options. The graph was something like this. Now you are able to sense that this particular graph is even symmetric. Here it shows even symmetric, that is f of minus x is equal to f of x. So guys, similar question. I'll write down. This one was double E. Okay. Graph ke saath hi mention kar dete hain. This graph was given in the double E paper. This was given in the electronics paper. Very similar. Okay. Very similar we can say. And since it is the even symmetry, so which of the function is even? X square is even. Yeah, yahan pe 2 power mod x hai, that is also even because of mod x. So even into even is even. Okay. This is 2 power minus x, no symmetry. This is even, but x is odd. So odd into even is equal to odd. Abhi maine bataya na. Okay, and mod x, so okay, that has symmetry, but 2 power minus x, this does not have any symmetry. Okay, so correct answer is option number A. Chalo, badhiya. fx and gy are functions of x and y respectively, and fx equal to gy for all real values of x and y. Which of the following options is necessarily true? Which of the following options is necessarily true? Tell me. Which of the following options is necessarily true? The fx and gy are functions of x and y, and fx equal to gy for all real values of x and y. All real values of x and y. Okay. Which of the following is necessarily true? Okay. Dekho, sorry, this option is plus, hai na? There's a typo error. This is a plus. fx plus gy is fx minus gy. There is no logic because there is no function given. Okay. If fx is not equal to constant, hy not equal to constant. Now, fx not equal to constant, is that possible? Okay, then we will talk about end hy, but fx not equal to constant. Suppose fx is a function of x. Try to understand. Logic se solve ho jayega. Dear, suppose fx is a function of x. Suppose it is 2x, but fx should be equal to gy. Okay. Now, fx should be gy. Matlab, gy will also look like a function of x. But with respect to y, it is constant. With respect to the y, it is constant. Okay. So, hy becomes the constant in that case. So, it's not going to happen anytime. Okay. It's not going to happen anytime because if hx is not equal to constant, that is not satisfying the given condition. The only condition that will satisfy, it has to be equal for all real x and y. Right? All real x and y, all. That is only possible if suppose, say for example, fx is equal to 2 and gy also equal to 2. Okay. Say for example, 2 या any particular constant. If fx is c, gy is c for all real values, matlab any point you take in the 2D plane, the function should be equal, and that is only possible when they are constant. Now, A is a subset of this answer. A is a subset of this answer. Okay, but which of the following is necessarily? Maybe they are equal but not equal to 0. Which of the following is necessarily true? This is one possibility. But yeah, both have to be constant. This is necessarily true. The correct answer is A. 0, 0 may be one of them case. 0, 0 can be one of the case. Correct? So B is the correct answer. Moving ahead to the agla question. What is the smallest number? Guys, very simple question. What is the smallest number with distinct digits whose digits add up to 45? Whose digits add up to the 45? Whose digits add up to 45? Guys, very fundamental. How it's going to be solved, guys? Can you just check that? How this is going to be solved? Can you just check that? Just a second. हाँ जी, कम ऑन, या कम बैक. दिस इज वेरी सिंपल ना. देखो सबसे पहले तो कंडीशन क्या बोला है डियर? डिस्टिंक्ट डिजिट्स. डिस्टिंक्ट डिजिट्स. सो दिस इज नॉट हैविंग डिस्टिंक्ट डिजिट्स, दिस इज नॉट हैविंग डिस्टिंक्ट डिजिट्स. Okay, so two options are eliminated just like that. You know, फालतू में दो ऑप्शन दिए थे. Now, both of these are having the distinct digits and they are all, both the numbers are similar with respect to digits. मतलब the digits are 1 to 9. Okay, definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. यहाँ पे distinguish हुआ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So 7 is greater than 6. So which number will come first in the sequence? It is B. Smallest number बोला है ना? Okay, correct. Very simple logic it is. Very, very fundamentally simple question. Moving to the next question. Okay, the digit in the units place of 3 की power 999 into 7 की power 100. Digit in the units place of 3 की power 999 into 7 raised to the power 100. The digit in the units place of 3 की power 999 into 7 की power 100. Guys, simple question. Simple question. देखो, when I told you कि whenever the units digit is equal to 2 or 3 or 7 or 8, they follow a cyclicity of 4. Cyclic period will be 4. So now the given number, and you can prove also guys. Right now I am not spending time to prove, but आप चाहो तो prove कर सकते हो. तो this is 3 की power 999, that is 3 की power 996 plus 3 is multiplied by 7 की power 4k. So this is equal to 3 raised to the power 4k plus 3 is multiplied by the 7 की power 4k. Clear है? Now, why I broke it into a multiple of 4? Because cyclic period is 4. So 999 is not divisible by 4, but 996 plus 3 I have broken. And this is 100 or 1000, whatever it is. I think it was 1000 as far as I am able to recall, but doesn't matter. Answer will be same. Answer will be same for both because both are perfectly a multiple of 4. तो ध्यान देने वाली बात यह है यहाँ पे that 1000 is already a multiple of 4. Okay, now let's understand from here only. So dear, because there is a cyclicity of 4, whatever is the answer for 3 power 3, same should be the answer for 3 power 3 plus 4 plus 8 plus 12. You keep on adding, you keep on going 4 steps ahead, answer will be same, right? So 3 power 3 plus any multiple of 4, answer will be 3 power 3. Then 7 power 4k, perfect multiple of 4. Matlab 7 power 4, 7 power 8, 7 power 12, all this will have the same answer. Na? So try the lowest one. What is the lowest one? 7 की power 4. Now dear, 3 की power 3. अब equal to नहीं करते. Now 3 की power 3 is 27. Only the units place I am writing, that is 3. Multiplied by 7 की power 4, 2401, units place is 1. 7 into 1 is 7. Correct answer for the question is equal to the C. Correct answer for the question is equal to the C. Moving ahead to the next question. The minute hand and the second hand of a clock cross each other dash number of times between 9:15 and 9:45. Now I'll tell you, while I discussed this question in the live gate analysis, branch wise we have done the live gate analysis, and I'll tell you guys what happened. Na? Many of the students, just into looking into the options, they got confused. 30 they were getting, but 29, 31 given hai. Maybe some trick is there, yeah, maybe some extra overlap is there. I should give the answer as 31 or something like that. I'll tell you guys very simply. Within every minute, okay, so let's say this is 9:15. ऐसा ही बजेगा ना, this is going to be 9:15. So second hands will be here at 12. Okay, now in 1 minute the second hand will have a full rotation, and in that 1 minute the minute hand will reach here. It is about the second hand and the minute hand. Okay, so इसको second लिया और इसको minute लिया. Okay, so within that 1 minute, at some point of time they will cross each other. At some point of time they will cross each other, isn't it? At some point of time they will cross each other, and that will happen for every minute. Okay, so how many minutes are there? There are total 30 minutes, 9:15 to 9:45. Answer is going to be 30. One in every minute. So there is a simple logic to solve this question. 1 in every minute, dear. How simple it is. ठीक है? डन हो गया, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ मूव करते हैं. Okay, next question. Given a fair six-sided die where the sides are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we all know sides are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only, and it's a fair dice. What is the probability of getting a 1 on the first roll and 4 on the second roll? 1 on the first roll and 4 on the second roll. What is the probability of getting a 1 on the first roll and 4 on the second roll? 4 on the second roll. Okay, very simple question. It is like the sample space size when two dice are rolled. Okay, two dice के case में, मतलब two rolls के case में, whenever a dice is rolled twice, the sample space size is 36. Okay, now what is the probability? You have only one event. 1, 4. That is just one possibility. That is one outcome out of the sample space. First में 1, second में 4. So probability is 1 by 36. Probability is 1 by 36. ये तो बहुत simple हो गया. The probability is 1 by 36. Clear everybody? Yes sir? Okay, that is clear. Cool. Chalo, next question. Consider the following inequalities. Yes, there was a question based on the inequalities. P square minus 4Q is less than 4. 3P plus 2Q is less than the 6. Where P and Q are positive integers, what is the value of P plus Q? What is the value of P plus Q? Now, inequalities are given, but with the inequalities, one important condition is given. P and Q are positive integers. Okay, that means P can be or Q, right? P or Q, they must be in the range 1, 2, 3. Positive integers bola hai. Positive integers. Okay. Now, dear, from the first one, if I want to write down, let's convert to cube. Square ko eliminate karenge. Sorry. Square will give complication. So let's write down the inequality in terms of 4Q. So I will get P square minus 4 on the left side is less than the 4Q. This is one case. Now, interestingly, can I get the 4Q from the second equation? Ye to ho gaya first. What is the second inequality given? 3P plus 2Q is less than the 6. Okay, now I can say that what is the value of 2Q is less than 6 minus 3P, or what is the value of 4Q multiplied by 2, so that is 12 minus 6P. Clear? So, combining all, I can say that 4Q is less than, तो अगर हम दोनों को combine करें, starting from the first, P square minus 4 is less than the 4Q, but 4Q is less than the 12 minus 6P. Okay, so what is the total answer? A less than B less than C, so A is also less than C. P square is less than 12 minus 6P, or P square plus 6P minus 12 less than 0, factorized as, this can be easily factorized as the P plus 8 is multiplied by P minus 2 should be less than 0. Correct hai? And then you solve it up, you are going to get the range that P is between minus 8 se leke 2. You can use the wavy curve also. Okay, so the P is in the range minus 8 se leke 2, dear. Right? So what is the value of P? P will be 1 because it's a positive integer. Okay, P is a positive integer. It is less than 2, so only option is 1. Okay, now only option is 1. So inequality number agar 2 yahan se le le hum. Okay, if I take the inequality number 2, 4Q should be less than 12 minus 6P, and that is 12 minus 6 into 1. So 4Q has to be less than 6. Q has to be less than 3 by 2, right? But Q is a positive integer, so Q has to be 1. Okay, so what is the answer now? What is the answer? Sir, P plus Q has to be 2. What is the answer? P plus Q has to be the 2. Correct answer is option number B. P plus Q has to be 2. Clear hai? Done hai. हाँ, P square minus 4. Correct है ना? Correct. ये 16 है. Right, Ajay. So that is the P square minus 4, and that is why it is equal to the 16. I just missed writing it. Right? All right, guys, to boost up your confidence, yes, all your favorite mathematics magician Ankit Joshi sir is also live into the comment box. Yes, guys, Ankit Joshi sir is also live into the comment box. And guys, very soon I'll update you very shortly. Very soon, me and Ankit sir will be bringing you similar session on maths. Yes, what are the first weekend questions of engineering mathematics? The first weekend questions of engineering mathematics, that also we are going to bring you. Okay. Yeah, Manikandan, coming to that question and then we will discuss. Chalo, great. Chalo, so let's discuss this. Sorry, this is over. Let's go to the next question. Okay, yeah, so some, spatial aptitude questions which were mostly pure observation. Okay, pure observation. Okay, this is like a Sudoku question. You may be solving, maybe in mobiles or newspaper, if you have a habit of solving Sudoku, this is a very simple type of Sudoku question. Okay, chalo, done hai dear. So there are 4 symbols, that is the circle, star, triangle and square. They are to be filled in each one box as shown below. The rule, what is the rule, sir? The rule for filling are as follows. Every row and every column must contain each of the 4 symbols. Every row and every column must contain each of the 4 symbols, and every 2 cross 2 square delineated by bold lines. अच्छा, यहाँ पे I think ये इतना bold आया नहीं है. I'll highlight those bold lines. Okay, I remember the question. I'll highlight this bold line exactly. These are the bold lines. Okay, so what is the role of these bold lines? They are separating the overall picture into 4 2 cross 2 squares. Okay, right. Which symbol will occupy the box marked with the question mark? What will come here? That is the question. What is going to come here? That is the question. Yes, guys, keep joining. And yes, I say Ankit sir is also telling, do not forget to like and share the session and subscribe the channel so that you get, many more sessions like this, beneficial like this, or even more beneficial. Okay, and you should not miss it. So subscribe the channel and like the session, guys. And here it is. Chalo. So it's a basically Sudoku problem. We can start with the third column because only one entry, third column or fourth row, any one you can start. ये दोनों से start कर सकते हैं. So if I start filling up now, what is missing here? Only circle. And if I come to the last row, square seems missing here. Okay. Now what else can be filled? Now you can talk about this particular 2 cross 2 square. What is missing here? Square is missing. Because of it, now second row will be complete. Second row में क्या missing है? Triangle is missing है. Now even the third column can be filled, and here also triangle is missing. Okay. Now you can come. You are only left with these two. This is first filled because यहाँ पे सिर्फ circle आएगा. Okay, so now what is coming here? Box. And if this is box, what is only left is the star mark here. How simple it is. Correct answer is B. Correct answer is B. It's a star. It's a star, dear. Right. Correct answer B. It is a star. Agla question. Here it is. It's a star question, dear. And here it is the answer. How many triangles, how many triangles are present in the given figure? How many triangles are present in the given figure? Okay. No. The Sudoku one came for mechanical actually. Okay. How many triangles are present in the given figure? How many triangles are present in the given figure? It's a question based on triangle. How many triangles are present in the given figure? So dear, if you split this now, if you look into this one, sorry, if you look into half of the portion, dear, half of the figure. पहले half की बात करते हैं, right? If you look into half of the figure, okay, this itself is a one big triangle. I'll keep noting this itself is a one big triangle. Then divided this into 2 parts. Okay, so 1 plus 1, that is 2. 1 left, ye wala. This is one entire, this is one entire. Clear everybody? Okay, clear everybody. Now, again you are able to feel that even this one, okay, this is 1 and this also is separated into 2. So furthermore 2. Okay, now 2 triangles are seen here as well. This is 1, this is 1. Right. So 2 triangles are seen there. Usko bhi 2 kar diya. Clear? Okay, isko bhi 2 kar diya. So totally how much it is till now? Till it is 8. Okay, this is only half of the portion. How much is the total? अब देखो total is 8 multiplied by 2 because it is the symmetric picture. Lower half will also contain 8. Okay, but is the answer still 16? No. देखो, now you have broken into upper half and lower half diagonally to simplify the problem. But you have to just see the last thing. Can there be any triangle if you take some portion from the lower half and the upper half like this? This is one triangle and one triangle. This has come in the 8 count, this will come in the bottom 8 count. But when you merge this is also a big triangle. Na? Okay, so similarly this one, these two. Anything else? Anything else? Yes. Okay, so plus 2. Okay, plus these two. Clear everybody? Plus these two. Now, I have originally split it along this diagonal. Okay, acha. If I split along this diagonal, okay, then this will also be a triangle. Na? So two more bigger triangles. Okay, 1 and 2. So two more bigger triangle will come, 1 and 2, and the net answer for the question is going to be the 20. C is going to be the correct answer. So guys, puzzle based picture questions, spatial aptitude, but purely puzzle based, no logic, no calculation or no evaluation is required here. Correct answer is 20. Very, very clear to all that the correct answer is equal to the 20. The correct answer is 20, and with this I move ahead to the next question, sir. What is, coming to rectangles. This was asked, I'm telling you, no, I told you, like yesterday itself, morning and afternoon sessions had little similar questions. Okay, like that graph questions, even odd function. And if you look into this, this was again in the morning, same picture was given for electronics also. This was in EE. If you come to yesterday afternoon session, electronics, same picture is given, but how many rectangles are present? That is the question. How many rectangles are present? Yes, Ravi, most likely ISC Bangalore. Matlab chance is ISC Bangalore only, but if some new body is added, so I can't say. But most likely it is ISC Bangalore conducting the next examination. Okay. How many rectangles are present in the given figure? How many rectangles are present in the given figure, dear? How many rectangles are present in the given figure? Tell me quickly. Tell me. Now it's about rectangles. Number one, again you can count. Number one, again you can count. Okay, so if you start counting now, okay, one is the bigger triangle, one is the bigger triangle, the exterior one. Okay, now this is one. Okay, chalo, one. Then look into this. Look into this. It can be having, because it's a rectangle, not a square. Okay, so rectangle mein dekhenge, so 1 and 1 you can get like this. 1 and 1. So isko agar main delete kar do, so these are 2. Similarly, you can split it. Acha, isko aise split kiya tha. You can split it like this as well. So 1 and 1. So 2 more. Acha. Acha. Then what else? Then what else? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are also 4. These are also 4. Rest. Next will be 10. Okay. Right. This is going to be 10. Okay. Acha, one more way. Now, regarding to the square and rectangle, if you have followed my classes, whether in the YouTube or whether in our paid vision courses, okay, if you look into this, there is an alternate method as well. And what is that alternate method? The alternate method is कि अगर आप इसकी बात करेंगे ना, this particular picture, okay, this is a 2 cross 2 square grid. This internal one, okay, इसको थोड़ा सा, rotate this and it will look like something like this. Okay, this one, okay, 2 rows, 2 column. It's a 2 cross 2 square grid. Okay, it's a 2 cross 2 square grids. And guys, within a 2 cross 2 square grids, what is the number of rectangles? It is a 2 cross 2 square grid. Number of rectangles. Tell me. Number of rectangles. Number of rectangles is given by 1 cube plus 2 cube. Summation up to n cube. Summation up to n cube. This is equal to 9. Okay. So what is the answer? That is not 9. 9 plus, these are all rectangle. They are not going to, these are all triangles, sorry. They are not going to contribute to the rectangle. Okay. So what is the answer then? Bigger one, the last one, and the answer is going to be 10. Summation of the cubes aa jayega. Clear everybody? So the answer is 10. The final answer is standing out to be 10. Standing out to be 10. Acha. Now one question again related to spatial aptitude was there in the computer science as well. Suppose you look into a 3-dimensional figure. Okay. So देखो spatial aptitude not like mirror image and all, okay, but yeah देखो ये था mechanical में, okay, this is Sudoku based question, okay, yeah COVID question, now we have got that, now we have got the COVID question, उस पे भी आएंगे रवि, okay, so now we got that. Maybe yesterday students did not share because it was a lengthy data, na? It was a very lengthy data. Later on we got that. So it is very difficult for students to share the question that time, I think. Okay, this was EE, this was ECE and this was CS. Suppose you look at a three-dimensional figure, which of the following must necessarily be true? All parts are concave, all parts are convex. Okay, now you look at a three-dimensional figure. What is that three-dimensional figure? It is not given. It is not mentioned. You look at any three-dimensional figure. Okay, without looking into it, you can't conclude whether the parts are purely concave or convex. Okay, the figure have edges but no corners. We can't conclude. Okay, it does not have any corners. We can't conclude like that. But yes, some parts may be concave and some. That is what. You don't know the picture only. Now, some can be concave, some may be convex. It was a one-marker question only, logical only. It is just testing ki whether you have the confidence to solve fundamental question. Kya 3D figure hai or we don't know about this. No. Very simple question, very fundamental question it is. Very simple and a very fundamental question it is. Okay, it is going to be answer number D. It is going to be the answer number D. चलो डन है, ठीक है. Let's move ahead to the next question then. Let us move ahead to the next question then. All right. So here it is. How many pairs of the sets S and T are possible among the subsets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that satisfy the condition that S is the subset of T? Okay, S is the subset of T. S is the subset of T. Okay, how many pairs of sets S and T are possible among the subsets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that satisfy the condition that S is also a subset? Very good question based on counting. This is a very good question based on the counting. Dhyan dena. How many pairs of the sets S and T are possible? Acha, what is my total space? I'll call it as my sample space. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That is known as the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, now how many pairs of S and T are possible that satisfy the condition S is the subset of T? That satisfy the condition that S is a subset of T. That satisfy the condition that S should be a subset of T. Tell me. Around 15th Feb, all branches response key you will get. अब देखो, both S and T are subsets and S is a subset of T as well. So case by case if you go. Okay, number one, let's think about T. Now what is the subset? देखो, S is a subset of T, meaning that S can be, देखो, number one condition is both S as well as T, right? They are subset of this omega, and number two condition, S is a subset of T. Now subset ऐसा नहीं बोला है कि proper subset or improper. Subset means either S can be a part of T or sometimes it may be exactly equal to T. That is also counted as subset. Okay. Yes. So what is the T? What is the value of the T? So T is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Clear? That is the value of the T. Take it dear. That is known as the value of T. So what is the value of S? If this is T, what can be S? Right. Now S can contain all 6 elements or S can contain, देखो क्या क्या cases हो सकते हैं. Let's start from the basics. S may contain one element. S may contain only one element. So it can be 6 even. One element out of 6. S can contain two elements. Any two elements out of 6. S can contain, S is a subset of T, no? So it may contain 1 or 2 or even 3 elements or etc. etc. It can contain all 6 elements. These are the number of cases of S. Okay, so now this is equal to 2 power 6 minus 1. Why this is equal to 2 power 6 minus 1? Because earlier also I have taught you, listen, the summation from NC0, NC1, etc. up to the NCN is always given by 2 power n. So summation from NC1 up to the NCN is given by the formula 2 raised to the power n minus 1 because NC0 का value 1 होता है. Clear? All right. So it is 2 power 6 minus 1. Let's talk about the case number 2 where the t is equal to, now t can be what? The next case is t is also a subset. So start reducing t. Start reducing t. Acha. So t can contain any 5 out of 6. t में क्या हो सकता है? Any 5 elements out of 6, right? So t itself can be selected in 65 ways and then s can be selected in, there are 5 elements in t, right? So out of them 1 goes to the, 2 goes to the s, 3 goes to the s, 4 goes to the s, yeah, maybe all 5 goes to the s, and this is equal to 2 की power 5 minus 1, that is 31. So 65 is equal to 6. Your answer will be 6 into 31, that is 186. ठीक है? Similarly, next case and next case and next case. So similarly, writing down, guys, what is the answer? Similarly, what is the answer? Final answer. So case number 1, t can have all 6 elements. Okay. And then answer for s was 2 की power 6 minus 1. Then t can contain 5 elements and answer for s is 2 की power 5 minus 1. Next, t can contain maybe 4 elements. So next आएगा. Okay. And then s can contain 2 की power 4 minus 1. Similarly, 64 into 2 raised to the power 3 minus 1, sorry, 63. T can contain 3 elements. T can contain any 2 elements and then the number of possibilities for S will be 2 की power 2 minus 1. And T can contain any 1 element and then answer here will be 2 की power 1 minus 1. This is what is the calculation. Dear, simplify this calculation. That is up to you. Okay, चलो एक बार लिख देते हैं तो. Yeah, you just simplify, guys. Let's go to the next question. You will get the answer as 665. You will get the answer as 665. Please check out Tarun and Sajjad once. 665 is the logic that is fitting here. Option number A. Right. Right. Yeah, Ravi, post-gate sessions will start soon. Like one of the session is tonight only. As I told you, Sanjay sir will first talk about ECE. That is one of the next step after gate. And tomorrow I will come live, maybe around 9 p.m. and I will tell you whether your attempt was good or bad, what to do. What to do, right? So there is no, Paul, there is no EDC anyways in the instrumentation paper. Focus on communication slightly and first target all your common subjects which you are gone through. Just do the PYQs of IN of that one. Just complete first the PYQs and revise all the formula and short notes because 4-5 days you can't do much. Okay, it's only 4-5 days. Now Tarun, I just have solved it. You let me know what is the calculation you are using so we can discuss that. Okay guys, so moving ahead to the next question here. What is the next question? Achha, there is some typo error here. A square with the sides of length 6 centimeter is given and that square is also missing here actually. So I'll draw that. Okay. The boundary of the shaded region is defined by 2 semicircles. Ye pura missing hai. So I'll draw it that. Okay. Whose diameter are the sides of the square as shown. So take this picture. This is the picture given. What is the area of the shaded region, sir? What is the area of the shaded region? Thank you, Anu Ajay. Right, Rohit, for any test series update, just open to the BYJU'S Exam Prep app and look into it. Just open the BYJU'S Exam Prep app. Chalo, chalte hain. Right, so what is that answer? What is that answer? Let's check out once. The square with the sides of length 6 centimeter is given. The boundary of the shaded region is defined by 2 semicircles whose diameters are the sides of the square as shown. What is the area of the shaded region? What is the area of the shade? Achha, shaded region bhi bata deta hu, sorry. What was the shaded region given in the question? This one. So this was unshaded. This common portion was unshaded. This common portion was unshaded. Okay. So what's your answer? Your answer has to be area of the first semicircle. Okay, sir, that is pi r square by 2. Area of the second semicircle, that is also pi r square by 2. Area of semicircle. But when you take the area of semicircle, this portion comes and actually comes twice, right? So minus the twice of this area, minus the twice of this area. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that is 1. So pi r square, yeah, r की value हम रख भी दें, तो what is the value of r? R is equal to 3 because the side, यहाँ लिख देते हैं, the side of the square is given to you as the 6. So radius will be 3. The radius, okay, the diameter is equal to side, that is equal to 6. Okay, so pi into 3 square, pi r square हो गया, minus twice of a. Now that is 9 pi minus 2a. What is the value of a? What is this a? Let's work out this case separately. How to find out the value of the a, right? How to find out the value of that a? देखो, let me take that leaf separately. Take any one semicircle and take that leaf. And अब ध्यान देना है यहाँ पे, right? Since this is going to be the radius इसका भी 3 है, so this is the intersection point 3, 0. I will what do? I'll just take a triangle here, a right angle triangle, okay, and I will calculate the area of the this much of the portion. What is the area of the this much of the portion? So that is the area of the quarter. First of all, this becomes a quarter, na? Quarter of a circle, area will be pi r square by 4 minus area of the triangle, that is known as the half into base into height, right? This is 3 and height is also 3. R का value रख देंगे, R is equal to 3 we know, तो pi 3 square by 4 minus 9 by 2, so that is equal to 9 pi by 4 minus 9 by 2. This is only this much area. So what is the area of the leaf? It's because of symmetry, this also will have the similar area. This also will have the similar area. Okay, so twice कर देंगे. So this is equal to, this is now equal to 2 into a. Area is twice of what I have written, that is the 9 pi by 4 minus 9 by 2. So do you solve it up? This got cancelled. The 9 pi minus 9 pi got cancelled, and then you have 4 2s are 9. Yeah, 18. So what I'm getting is the 18. Correct answer. Okay, the typo error, it is 18. It is not 18 pi. 100% the option was 18. It was 6 pi, 9 pi, 20 and 18. Even 20 pi was not the option. It is 18 pi, dear. It is a 18 pi, right? No. That is what? That is what, Ravi Teja. The options were 20 and 8. That is what I corrected it. Or typo error aaya hai. Right, Ravi, that is very correct, that if all options were like that, then you can only select 9 pi, but that is not unfortunately the option. It was 20 and 18. It is 20 and 18. Clear hai? I think typo error coming up here. Right, Sai Krishna, very soon we are going to come up, with the marks wise analysis, how much marks, how much you can get. Don't worry. Don't worry, we are bringing you that session very soon. Let us move ahead to the next question. Next question, dear, which may be looking like geometrical. It's looking like geometrical, but it is again a question, which we can call it as a spatial aptitude question as well. A spatial aptitude based question as well. What is the question telling you? That 100 centimeter cross 32 centimeter, okay, rectangular sheet is folded 5 times, and each time the sheet is folded, the long edge aligns with its opposite edge. The long edge aligns with the opposite edge. Dhyan dena. Its long edge, let's take a paper here. Its long edge will align with its opposite edge. So you are going to fold it like this. So every time what is going to happen? Number one, every time what is going to happen? Length में कोई effect नहीं आएगा. Long side में there is no effect, but the 32 centimeter will get halved at every operation. So 32 by 2, then again by 2, again by 2, 5 times. So 32 divided by 2 की power 5. That is why it is 1 centimeter last में. That is understood. But when I fold it for the first time, na, you can even try this with the, scribble pad in the exam hall. But when you, and not 5 folds, just try 1 fold or 2 folds will be sufficient. Okay, after 1 fold, I get 1 crease. Clear? But now, listen, after 1 fold, it's like 2 sides of paper. Dikh raha hai na? It's 2 sides of paper. Clear? So when you fold it again, what will happen? Think logically. If you fold it again, what will happen? How many creases will come extra? 2 creases will come extra. Because there were 2 folds of the paper, na? Okay, so see, 1 at the center is already there, 1 and 2. 2 extra creases come. ठीक है, चलो और कर लेते हैं sir. So now it's 4 pieces, 4 papers. When you fold it again, so 4 more creases will be added because 4 sheets were there, na? 4 more will be added. Okay, so 1 and 2 and bottom में अगर देखेंगे आप, So this is 3 and 4, 4. So it's like the first time you get a single crease, the second time you get twice, then you get 4 times, next time you will get 8, next time you will get 32, and the answer, sorry, 32 kahan se aa gaya? Next time you'll get 16. The total answer will be the 31. That is the option number C. The total will be 31. That is the option number C. Clear, everybody? That is the 31. That is the option number C. Chalo, theek hai? Let us move ahead to the next question. In a class of 100 students, there are 30 students who neither like romantic movie nor comedy movie. Venn diagram based question hai. Right? So there are 2 types of movie, romantic movie and comedy movie, jiski baat chal rahi hai. Okay, so this sample space is of 100 students. There are 30 who don't like romantic or comedy, nothing they like. So these are 30 students sitting outside both. Okay, third statement, taking number of students who like both romantic and comedy. This is 20, common to both. So let's say only romantic is X and only comedy is Y. What is given? The number of students who like romantic movie is twice the number of students who like the comedy movie. Okay, that is 2C. Now, what is the actual number of students liking the romantic movie? That is X plus 20. Only romantic plus common. Similarly, comedy is Y plus 20. And this is equal to symbol actually. Okay, so what do we have now? Okay, what do we have? X is equal to 2y plus 20. X is equal to 2y plus 20. हमें romantic चाहिए, तो actually I want the value of x. So what will be the value of y? अब देखो, one more thing, this 100, this is equal to 30 plus x plus 20 plus y. So from here, what will be x plus y? 100 minus 50, that is 50. So what is the x? It is equal to twice of y की जगह आ जाएगा x 50 minus x plus 20. So solving from here, this is 3x and that is 120. So x का value dear 40 आ जाएगा. And if x is 40, what is your romantic one? Romantic is x plus 20. So that is going to be 60 in answer. Option is A. Simple Venn diagram based question. Simple Venn diagram based question. Okay. When I just look into how many marks you are getting, because this time that will be little low, less scoring for electrical. That's what I believe, and even the electrical faculties believe. Okay. Oh, maybe I haven't seen that question. Yes, Abu, ferocious clause. Okay. Yeah, is that a question part of verbal maybe? Because looks like your statement says verbal. Chalo. Okay, so let's move ahead to the next question. Yeah, that is the COVID based question that students were looking for, and by that time, just let me allow me to make one more important call as well. Meanwhile, Hanji students, chalo, let's continue. Don't worry, Vinay, we are planning a session tomorrow. Whether your attempt is good or bad, we will give you all possible updates regarding DIG. Out of 1,000 individuals in a town, 100 unidentified individuals are COVID positive. Okay, 100 but they are unidentified, and total 1,000 hai. Okay, those 100 unidentified are COVID. So we know 100 have COVID, are COVID positive, but they are not being identified due to lack of adequate COVID testing kits. The health authorities of the town devised a strategy to identify these COVID positive individuals. So actually, though we need 1,000 kits, na? Actually, though we need the 1,000 kits, na? Okay, but due to the lack of adequate COVID testing kits, there was a strategy. What is the strategy? Collect the saliva samples from all 1,000 individuals and randomly group them into sets of 5. Okay. right? Collect from all, just collect the saliva samples and randomly group those samples into groups of 5. Okay, now mix the sample within each set and test. So what I have a group of 5 and I have 5 saliva samples in that group of 5. I will mix all. Okay, so that becomes one sample because I have less number of testing kits now, so that becomes one sample. Okay, and I will test that sample. Okay, and I will test that sample. Okay, so mix that sample. So number one, when you mix that sample, so how many groups are there? यहाँ पे लिख देते हैं. So dear, how many groups will come? They are sets into groups of 5. So there are 200 groups. Okay, so number one thing, okay, that there are 200 kits required, right? Okay, there are the 200 kits required for the 200 groups. ये तो है minimum. Okay, then if the test done in 2 gives a negative result, listen to me. If the test in 2 gives a negative result, then declare all the 5 individuals to be COVID negative, right? Because all the 5 samples were mixed, okay, and that resultant sample does not show any positive sign, it's a negative. So we can declare all 5 are COVID negative. All 5 are COVID negative, okay? Then if the test, so we don't need any more test here because all are COVID negative. But if the test done in 2 gives a positive result, then we don't know, na? Then we don't know कि that positive is due to any one out of the 5 या maybe all 5 positive. Then all 5 individuals. Then अगर positive आया ना mixture, then all 5 individuals are separately tested for COVID. All 5 are separately tested for the COVID, isn't it? Okay. So how many kits will be required? Ye question hai. Given the strategy, no more than dash testing kits will be required to identify all 100 COVID patient individuals, irrespective of how they are arranged. Irrespective of how they are arranged. Given the strategy, no more than dash testing kits will be required. So maximum how many testing kits will be required? And that is not certain. If a group results are negative, then we don't need to test those 5 individuals. Those 5 individuals. Okay. So what is the extreme case that you can expect here? Okay, ये तो हो गया. Then what is the extreme case that you can expect? What is the extreme case that you can expect? That there are 100 unidentified individuals. Now we know 100 positives आना है. Okay, so extreme cases, all 100, each group containing 1. ऐसा बोल देता हूं, ऐसा लिख देते हैं. Extreme case क्या होगा? Each group contains, sorry, not each, right? 100 groups contains those 100 unidentified people, those 100 COVID infected peoples. ठीक है? Those 100 COVID infected people, right? So now, whenever I test the group, I am going to get that 100 groups turned up to be positive. And I told you, whenever the test is positive, then all 5 individuals are separately tested. So, what will be added? 100 groups, every group has 5 individuals, 100 into 5, more tests. 100 into 5, more tests. 100 into 5, more tests. Okay, so what is the answer? 200 first group wise and then separately 500. Total answer will be 700. Okay, 700. There were 4 options. I think they're not mentioned here, but yeah, total it's going to be the what we say 700 be the answer. Clear everybody? 700 be the answer. One fold pe 1 ila, next fold pe it became 3. 2 more fold added, na? 2 more fold added. See what happens after 1 fold. This is the piece of paper. When you fold it once, it is like two pages attached. So when you're going to give a fold, 2 more creases will be added, na, because of 2 folds. Clear everybody? Chalo, theek hai. So answer is going to be 700. Don't worry, Harika, on the YouTube GATE 24 classes, soon we will begin. Just stay updated and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so moving ahead to the next question. A certain country has, data interpretation based question hai yahan pe. A DI based question. A certain country has 504 universities and 25951 colleges. These are categorized into grade 1, 2, 3 as shown in the given pie charts. what is the percentage of higher education institutes, whether it is college or university, that fall into the grade 3? That fall into the grade 3. It's a simple one, simple percentage calculation. Okay, so how many, dear, let me write down the calculation here. How many grade 3 universities? How many grade 3 universities? 7% hai. This is 7%. Okay, so 7 of how much? Total grade 3 universities are 504. Okay, so this is 504 plus how many grade 3? I want total college and universities. So college pe aa jaye, I have 25,951 and how many are grade 3? 23%. So that is 23 by 100 of 25951. So this is total equal to, dear, this is total equal to, let us just calculate this number once. Just a moment. Right, just a moment. So how much is the answer, dear? Okay. Approximately this is 6,004. Okay, now 6,004 in percentage. Okay, 6,004 in percentage. So what is the total number of students? What is the total number of universities and colleges? That is 504 plus 25951. To express in percentage, I just multiply by 100. Okay, and then write down the final answer. Yeah, it's 22.69, or that is nearly 22.7%. Answer mark kar dena hai B hai. That's it. Okay. Yes, guys. So with this, you see Ashutosh sir ready into the comment box. But not only into the comment box, Ashutosh sir very, very soon is just going to be, live here in front of you. एक छोटा सा magic हो जाएगा and your greatest faculty for verbal ability. Right, you must have seen his video on the first day only. There was a question that many students were confused. Sir, kind is to kindly or kind is to type. Okay, and he gave a so detailed explanation that I am also a big fan of him. So guys, Ashutosh sir will join shortly. Right, and again, let me keep you updated that, guys, just you have a link of the GATE 2023 rank predictor tool. For the first time, BYJU'S Exam Prep has come up with this tool, and this is going to be active around 15th of February because response key will come up on that. You just have to, the link is in the description. Just open the link and press notify me. Press notify me so that you get the update. You can enter your response key here and you will get not only your marks, but how much what is the rank, expected rank. Okay, because thousands of students are going to enter your data here, so you can get a clear-cut idea about a rank and proceed about what to be done next, what not to be done next. All right, chaliye guys, so now I am just going to invite our favorite, your favorite, my favorite, Ashutosh sir. Here is the call going up.
Hello friends, I welcome you on BYJU'S Exam Prep, India's most comprehensive preparation platform for all the engineers. All the candidates who are live with me, just quickly confirm your presence in the comment section and tell me whether my audio visual quality, everything is clear. It is clear from my side. I want to know from your side whether my audio visual everything is clear so that we can proceed for the session. Friends, I was watching this session with Rakesh sir. I hope you enjoyed this session. He has completed all the memory based aptitude questions for you. Now I will be talking about the verbal ability part. Generally 5 questions are coming, and what has been the nature of verbal questions, because if you see the computer science, mechanical, electrical and electronics GATE 2023 paper, you will see that there is a pattern. Now I cannot give you 100% guarantee that in the upcoming examination it may be we can say civil engineering, there may be other branches also, the same pattern is going to be followed or not, but there is a possibility that that pattern may be followed. So that is the reason we are bringing you these sessions, because these sessions may help you to prejudge that what type of questions you may have in the upcoming civil engineering and other branches GATE 2023 examination. So all the candidates, I will be quickly starting with the questions without wasting much time. So before I start, let me just know from your side, how was your examination? I was watching the comments. How was your examination GATE 2023? देखो, जितने लोगों का बहुत अच्छा पेपर हुआ है उनको बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, और जितने लोगों का पेपर बहुत ही खराब हो गया है, लग रहा है कि अब जिंदगी में कुछ बचा नहीं है, तो उन्हें घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है. इफ somebody is getting very good marks, not to come into overconfidence or not to come in the complacent, you can say, condition. Okay, it's not that now you become complacent, that now I will be getting through. ऐसा नहीं है दोस्तों. Even if you are getting a very good marks, there are further steps that you have to qualify. You have to face the group discussion, you have to face the interview part. Even if you are going for the PSU job or you are going for the MTech programs or higher education, research and development. So the fight is still on. You should not stop. 1 or 2 days you can relax. Those candidates who are not getting good marks, my suggestion is that you should not lose your heart, because there is always a next opportunity. Whatever has been happened, that is happened. You cannot change it. Now there are other examinations like BARC examination is coming. Now there are other examinations like ISRO, Engineering Services examination is coming. And I don't know how many of you are aware that BYJU'S Exam Prep has recently launched the current monthly current affair magazines for engineers. It is completely dedicated for engineers. It has test your knowledge around 30 plus minus 5 questions every month, and it is highly filtered content for current affairs, which is going to benefit all the engineers, because engineers generally don't have time to go for current affairs. So now moving on to the questions. So this was a part completed by Rakesh sir. I will be starting with the first verbal ability question. So these type of questions, I have seen that in every examination, almost every examination, whether it is computer science, whether it is mechanical, electrical, electronics, they have asked these type of questions. 2 words are given, there is some certain relation between them, and you have to identify the absent word. The absent word you have to find. Now this was, I can say, one of the most trickiest question in verbal ability I have seen so far. It looks very easy. Now there is a word kind, there is a space, and then there is often and frequently. Now you understand, often means what? Often means to repeat regularly. Yes or no? What is the meaning of frequently? Frequently means to repeat with a certain interval. Certain interval means time period. Frequently is related to frequency. If frequency is there, time period is there. It means that often and frequently both are going to have the similar meaning. So they are like synonyms to each other. So we have to find the absent word which has the similar meaning to the word kind. Now what is the meaning of word kind? Kind means a nice person. Yes or no? If somebody is hungry and you can share your own food with that person, that hungry person, it means you are a kind person. Are you getting this? So who is a kind person? A kind person is a person who is a nice person, who can sacrifice his own interest for others' happiness. That is a, you can say, kind person. Now, if you go by the options, you have to choose the word which is closest in the meaning, like a synonym for this word kind. Okay. Now, cruel cannot be a synonym for kind. Cruel means the complete opposite of kind. So, cruel is wrong. Mean. Now, mean also have 2 meanings. It has 2 meanings. First meaning you can take is average. We find the mean, mode, median, yes or no, in mathematics or statistics. The other meaning of mean is somebody who is not fair. Somebody who is not fair. He is using wrong methods to achieve things. So that is we say that he is a mean person, because he is not using the proper way, right way, the fair way. Now comes to the type. Now if you know, kind has 2 meanings. One meaning is nice and the other meaning is type. For example, somebody is doing something wrong, then you are saying what kind of person you are, what type of person you are. It means kind has another meaning, that means type. Type means a certain category. Now, let us check the last word. That was the most confusing word, because if you see kindly, Kindly also means a nice person. That is the trickiest question. This was the trickiest question in verbal ability I have seen so far. Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. Listen. Okay, kindly also means nice because you can write a statement, the kindly women helped the poor. You can also write, the kind woman helped the poor. Now you will say, sir, if these two are the similar words, then this is going to be the correct answer. No, my friend, there is a difference. What is the difference? The difference is, when you are saying somebody is kindly, he is a nice person, he is a kind person. But when you say kindly, it means you are defining the overall character of that person. It means every time this woman is going to help the poor. Every time, whenever he is going to see a poor, she is going to help them. But when you say she is a kind woman, when only kind is written, it means you are talking about an individual act. But this time he has been a kind woman, but I don't know the next time she is going to be kind or not. So kind is going to be used when you are talking about an individual act. But when you use kindly, you are saying Ashutosh sir is very kindly person. It means you are defining my overall character, personality. So these two words are different. Everybody just tell me in the comment section, are you getting this idea clear in your mind or not? One more dimension. When these category of questions you see, you also have to check. Suppose this particular word, often and frequently, these both are, you can say, adverbs. These are adverbs. Okay. Now, kind is used as an adjective, you can say, but kindly can be used as an adjective also and as an adverb also. Are you able to follow this? So if this is adverb, this is adverb. So if this is adjective, this has to be adjective. Now type is also can be used as an adjective. So from this dimension also, from this meaning also, you can understand that yes, type is 100% going to be the correct answer for this. So if you see that IIT is giving a different answer, then we can challenge also. Is it clear, everybody? Okay, let us go to the next question. Now it is a fill in the blank question. You have to identify the word. We reached station. Oh, we reached the station late. I think there is something wrong here. So let me correct it. We reached the station late and fill in the blank, missed the train. Now mostly cannot be answer. The right option for it. Mostly cannot be the right answer for it. Nearly can be the right answer. We nearly missed the train. It means we were very close. Like a DDLJ scene. You remember the DDLJ scene? Bhag Simran Bhag. So that was the situation when you say you nearly missed the train. But mostly is not the right word here. Utterly means very urgent. So urgent does not fit in the situation. It is a different word. Near is not going to be the right word. So what is the answer? Nearly. Everybody, tell me in the comment section. Have you given the correct answer? Have you given nearly as the correct answer? Let us see the next. This was easy question. This was the reading comprehension. Reading comprehension question you will be getting in the other exams also. Okay, that are going to be conducted like civil engineering and other ECE branch, IN branch. All these branches you will see that verbal ability you will get reading comprehension questions. Just read this reading comprehension question. I have given you one simple method to answer the reading comprehension questions. Whatever is written within the four boundaries of the passage, you cannot go beyond that. You cannot assume things. You cannot imagine things. Whatever data, whatever information, whatever impression is given in the passage, you cannot go beyond that. Everybody just tell me yes or no. Now read the passage carefully. In a recently held parent-teacher meeting, the teacher had very few. Whenever you have anything which is extreme in the passage, you highlight it. Are you getting this? Whenever you get extreme words, very, extremely, few, very few, you underline them because statements are going to follow them. Question is going to be based on those extreme words. Very few complaints about Ravi. After all, Ravi was a hard-working and kind student. Incidentally means there was a coincidence. Almost all, almost all, extreme thing, all Ravi's friends at the school were hardworking and kind too. But the teacher drew attention to Ravi's complete lack of interest in sports. The teacher believed that along with some of his friends who showed similar disinterest in sports, along with some, it means all of the Ravi's friends, they are also hardworking and kind, but some of his friends, not all, are also disinterested in the sports. It means some of his friends are interested in the sports. Now, Ravi needed to engage in some sports for his overall development. Which statement is logically correct? So let us read the statements now. Some of Ravi's friends are hardworking and kind. This is 100% wrong because in this passage itself he is mentioning all of the Ravi's friends are hardworking and kind. Option B. None of Ravi's friends are interested in sports. This is 100% wrong because some of Ravi's friends are interested and some are disinterested. Option C. All of Ravi's friends are hardworking and kind. This is 100% written in the passage. All of Ravi's friends at school were hardworking and kind. Option D. No one who is not a friend of Ravi is hardworking and kind. This is wrong interpretation because there is no information given for those students who are not a friend of Ravi. Is it clear, everybody? Just tell me in the comment section. I am not able to see your comments because comments are going very slow. Is it clear, everybody? Ajay Krishna is saying, sir, but they does not mention all straightly. नहीं थे. Say almost. Almost कहाँ लिखा है इसमें तो? See, almost all लिखा है, but almost all means all. Almost all means all. Are you getting this? Otherwise, they would have written some of Ravi's friends. Objectively, if I see your question, it is okay. But see, it is categorically mentioned here. Almost all. Almost all. So 9.9999 of 10 is almost all. Here he is mentioning some of his friends. Are you getting this? Are you getting the difference between some of his friends and almost all? So 9.99999. Yes, I will be coming for all the branches. Don't worry. See the next question. Now this question was 4 statements were given and you have to find the correct sequencing of the statements. Correct sequencing of the statements. Which of the following sentence sequence in the given options creates a coherent narrative? Narrative means a story. And a story should have a logic. Yes or no? Like Pathan movie, the story should have a logic. So, let us start reading the statements one by one and I will tell you how you can find the logical coherence in the story. First statement, I could not bring myself to knock. Can this be the opening statement of a narrative? मैं दरवाजा खटखटा भी नहीं पाया. I could not bring myself. मैंने अपने आप को इतना मैं नहीं तैयार कर पाया कि मैं knock कर दूं door को. Knock the door. So it can be the opening statement. Yes, why can't? Why can't it be? So one possibility is that one can be the opening statement. But when you are saying, I could not bring myself to knock the door, it means you must have a reason for this. Why you are not able to knock the door? The answer is given in the second statement. There was a murmur. Murmur means a very feeble. Feeble means F-E-E-B-L-E. A new word for your dictionary. Feeble means very low intensity noise is coming. You are not able to understand clearly, but there is some noise coming from inside. So the reason why I could not bring myself to knock the door was the reason was there was a murmur of unfamiliar voices coming from the big drawing room and the door was firmly shut. You got the answer. So there is a logical coherence in the narrative. But what after that? You told the reason that you are not going to knock the door. Then what you are going to do, that is given in, let us see, statement 3. The passage was dark. Now this cannot be the next statement. Because you are saying you are not able to knock the door, then what is the alternate? The alternate is given in the 4th statement. I decided I would rather wander. It is wander. Wander means what? To move aimlessly. Right now what you are doing in your life, that is wander, moving aimlessly. I'm just joking, don't take it seriously. Are you getting that? जो भी क्वेश्चंस हैं वो मैं लूंगा, है ना. जो भी मेरे पास मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं, whatever memory based questions I had, I will be completing it. So I decided I would rather wander down the passage. Now there should be a link for the passage that is given in statement 3. So after 1 there is 2, then there is 4, then there is 3. The passage was dark. Now you are talking about passage. The passage was dark for a bit, but then it suddenly opened into a bright kitchen. So this is going to be the correct sequence 1, 2, 4, 3. I hope everybody is okay with that. Now you will be getting the idea that if you are getting a sequencing of the statements, para-jumbled, this is also called para-jumbled. The sentences are jumbled. ऊपर नीचे कर दिया है, वो पूछ रहा है सही सीक्वेंस बनाओ. तो कैसे करना है समझ में आ रहा है? जहां पर एक सेंटेंस खत्म होगा वहां से दूसरे स्टेटमेंट की स्टार्टिंग जुड़ी होनी चाहिए. There should be a connection, link. See the next question. Now again there is a question. 2 words are given with certain relation. 1 word is given, the next word, absent word you have to find. He is saying planting and seed. Now please understand. What you do with the seed? What you do with the seed? You plant the seed and the plant becomes a matured plant or a tree. Yes or no? Now raising. Raising means what? Raising means upbringing. Now parents, what they do? They upbring their child. पालन पोषण करना. तो पालन पोषण किसका होगा? हाइट का पालन पोषण होगा? नहीं होगा. लिफ्ट का होगा? नहीं होगा. टेम्परेचर का होगा? नहीं होगा. तो किसका पालन पोषण होगा? Who is going to be raised? Child. When a child is raised, he or she becomes a mature person. Like when a seed is planted, it becomes a mature plant or a tree. So you find the correct relation. What is the correct answer? D, child. See the next question. He did not manage to fix the car himself, so he. Now he is talking about the past tense. पुरानी कोई बात बता रहा है, दुखी आत्मा है. I did not manage to fix the car himself, so he blank in the garage. Got it fixed in the garage is correct. Got fixed in the garage is wrong, because you have to mention a pronoun here, some reference here. That reference is given by it. It is acting as a pronoun here. If you simply say, so he got fixed. He got fixed means उसने अपने आप को ही सही करा लिया garage में. That is wrong. Are you getting this? You have to give a reference to the car. So he got it fixed is going to be the correct answer. Gets fixed is wrong because past and present. You are talking about past. Getting it fixed is wrong. This is also wrong usage. So what is the correct answer? Got it fixed. Next question. Again the similar type of question you see. All the civil engineering, XZ branch, IN branch and other so many branches who are watching this session live. These type of questions you may see in the examination. But what to do? Very simple questions they are asking. You understand the logic, how to decode the question. Enforce and relax. Enforce and relax. What is the meaning of enforce? Enforce means to use your force. Forcefully ask somebody to do something. Because suppose I enforce you to read. It means I am imposing on you. मैं जबरदस्ती तुमसे कह रहा हूं कि भैया पढ़ ले, भैया पढ़ ले. And the opposite of enforce is to relax. छोड़ दिया भाई, अपने हिसाब से करो. So enforce and relax are opposite to each other, antonym to each other. So you have to find the word which is opposite to the meaning of the word permit. What is the meaning of word permit? Permit means to allow. Okay, to allow somebody for something. Now allow is the similar word, but you want antonym, so this is wrong. Forbid. Forbid is the correct word. Forbid means to avoid doing something. Yes? Have you seen the placards? If you go to a public place, placards means hoardings are there, and it is written spitting is prohibited, smoking is prohibited. Yes or no? So when something is prohibited, it is forbidden. Forbidden means it is not allowed. So the correct word here is similar to opposite to the meaning of permit is forbid. License is wrong. Reinforce is wrong. Reinforce means to strengthen. Reinforce means to strengthen. But this is wrong because you have to find opposite word. So this is wrong. Next question. Now again this was a reading comprehension question. And if you see, these questions are not actually the grammatical questions. Okay, grammar based questions are forbid means to avoid something or to prohibit something which is not allowed. Okay. Now you see all the questions, majority of the questions, they are not simply based on the grammar. So you don't feel you are reading English language. It's a kind of reasoning questions. You have to apply some logic. Okay. Now see the again unseen passage reading comprehension. Students of all department of a college who have successfully completed the registration process are eligible to vote in the upcoming college election. Are you getting the first statement? However, by the time the due date of registration was over, it was found surprisingly. So whenever you get these type of words, underline them in the passage because they will give you the answer. Surprisingly, none of the students from the Department of Human Science had completed the registration process. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Students of all departments of a college who have successfully completed the registration process. Registration process has been completely done. They are eligible to vote in the upcoming college election. They can vote in the upcoming college election. However, by the time the due date of registration was over, it was found that surprisingly, not a single student from the Department of Human Science has completed the registration process. Now, depending upon this passage, you have to find which of the following statement is correct. Understand. Statement 1. All those students who would not be eligible to vote in the college election would certainly belong to the Department of Human Science. Now, this is a wrong statement. In the passage, he is only talking about Human Science department, but he is not giving you any information for other department. He is not saying that surprisingly only Human Science department students fail to register themselves. He has nowhere mentioned that surprisingly, you can say out of all the departments, only Human Science department students fail to register. He is not saying that. So you cannot say this statement is correct because there is no information given for the students of other departments. So statement 1 is 100% wrong. Statement 2. None of the students from the departments other than the Department of Human Science failed to complete the registration process within the due date. Again, this is also wrong because nothing is mentioned about the other departments. Nothing is mentioned about the other departments. So statement 2 is also going to be wrong. Let us read statement 3. All the eligible voters would certainly be the students who are not from the human science. Now, this is 100% correct. Once the due date for the registration is over, it is found that all the human science students have not completed the registration process, and only those students are going to be vote in the future elections of the college who have already registered. It means not a single student of human science department is going to be eligible for the voting. So statement 3 is 100% correct. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is D. Everybody just tell me yes or no in the comment section. Are you able to follow this? Good evening, Payash. Yes, only 3 was correct. Only 3 was correct. See the next question. Rafi told Mary, I am thinking of watching a film this weekend. Okay, so this is a direct conversation. Rafi is standing in front of Mary and Rafi is telling to Mary, I am thinking of watching a film this weekend. Now, the question is asking, the following reports the above statement in indirect speech. Now, in the indirect speech, how you are going to write it? Rafi told Mary, indirectly. Present का क्या हो गया? Past. Rafi told Mary that he was thinking of watching a film this weekend. He was thinking of watching a film this weekend. Is it clear, everybody? Just tell me yes or no in the comment section. Next question. Yeah, again it is a reading comprehension question. You see, so there are basically 2-3 types of questions. I am just writing here. 2-3 type of questions are asked. So if you are going to appear in the GATE 2023 examination in near future, next couple of days or week, then please understand. Reading comprehension questions. Just prepare your mind. Reading comprehension means passage type questions and missing words. Missing word question where you have to find the logic. Missing words, fill in the blank type of questions being asked. Is it clear, everybody? Now just read the passage carefully with me. Which one of the following option does not describe the passage below? We tend to think of cancer as a modern illness. We tend means slowly we are accepting. We tend to think of cancer as a modern illness because, the answer is given in the because, its meanings are so modern. It is a disease of overproduction of sudden growth that is unstoppable, trapped in abyss. Now what is the meaning of abyss? It is memory based. Abyss means extremely deep. Okay, no bottom. Okay, हिंदी में बात करें तो गड्ढा होता है ना, गड्ढा. ओके, हिंदी में बात करें गड्ढा होता है ना, तो ऐसा गड्ढा जिसका कोई बॉटम ही नहीं है. So something, if something is extremely bad, so you say an abyss. Abyss means extremely bad situation. Trapped in the abyss, जिसका कोई लिमिट ही नहीं है. Abyss of no control. Modern cell biology encourages us to imagine the cell as a molecular machine. He is generally talking about cell. The cell as a molecular machine. Now a cancer cell is that machine which is unable to quench. Quench means to satisfy. जैसे प्यास बुझाने के लिए यूज करते हैं, to quench the thirst. Yes, to quench its initial command. Every cell in the body is going to be a healthy cell, then only it can be a cell. So what is the initial command? The initial command for any cell is to grow. किसी भी healthy cell के लिए initial command क्या होता है? To grow. Now, cancer cell is that machine unable to quench its initial command to grow and thus transform into an indestructible self-propelled automated machine. जो पहली बार में इसको कमांड मिला था कि ग्रो करो, उसको इसने अपना धर्म मान लिया. अब ये कह रही है शरीर को ही मार डालो लेकिन ग्रो करो. So that is called cancer. Now read the statements. Modern cell biology encourages metaphors. Metaphors means when you want to explain something, you are using very high jargon words. Jargon words, you understand, very complicated words, very complicated examples. छोटी सी बात समझानी है, उसके लिए एग्जाम्पल ऐसा ले लिया। अब सोचो किसी को कैंसर समझाना है, किसी कोई बहुत पढ़ा लिखा नहीं है, उसको समझाना है कैंसर क्या होता है, उसको तुम ये बता दोगे, वो 2-4 थप्पड़ मार लेगा आपने, ये क्या बता रहे हो भैया, बीमारी होती है, सीधी सी बात है। तो वी से somebody is using metaphors means if you are using a very complex, okay, very jargonish words to describe something. So modern cell biology encourages metaphors of machinery, and cancer is often imagined as a machine. This is 100% wrong. Cancer is not being imagined as a machine. Cancer cell is being imagined as a machine to illustrate it. And also, modern cell biology is not encouraging the metaphors. Modern cell biology is trying to give the example that how a cancer cell functions in the body. Okay, so A is wrong. B, it tells us that modern cell biology uses and promotes metaphors of machinery. This is also stupid, wrong. C, modern cell biology never used figurative. This is also wrong. The passage is not about whether modern cell biology uses the figurative speech or not. What is figurative speech? बढ़ा चढ़ा के किसी बात को बताना. Pomp and show. Okay? Being hypothetical in nature. So C is also wrong. D is 100% correct. It is a reflection of why cancer seems so modern to all of us. Are you getting this? The way cancer is being defined nowadays, it looks like it is a new illness. That is not true. Always there, since the humans are there must have been the instances of cancer. Yes or no? So D is the correct option. D is the correct option. Now this question I have not received completely. Okay, so I am leaving this question because I don't know what is the C option and D option. So if you have attempted the examination, Ajay Krishna is saying, sir, they actually asked about the option, not describe. Then also, what is the problem? Whatever they have mentioned, okay, if they are asking the crux of the passage, the crux is going to be D only. Are you getting this? Karan is saying the question was, which option does not describe? Okay, so, okay, sorry. If does not describe, you have to follow. So this was an MSQ question or simple question? Let me check. So the reverse is going to be the case. Which of the, it was an, first you tell me it was an MSQ question or not? MSQ question or MCQ question? I want to know this because then only it's going to be correct. You are 100% sure, Ajay, it was MCQ? No, don't think like that. Yes, Karan, can you tell us? Can you suggest? See, I'm not sure about it, whether this does not belong to the MSQ question or not, because again, let us understand. Modern cell biology is introduced where? Now see here. First two statements, he is talking about cancer, that cancer is being treated as a modern illness because of the new types of meanings. Okay, MCQ only. Okay, Priyanka. Okay, so first two statements talking about cancer as a modern illness. Yes or no? Third statement, he is talking about modern cell biology. Modern cell biology encourages us to imagine the cell as a molecular machine. Okay, encourages word is there. So if it is the MSQ question, then I have to change my answer. If it is the MCQ question, because only one option we have to choose. We cannot choose more than one option. So accordingly, I have to choose. But if it is going to be does describe the passage below, then whatever I have explained, that has to be the correct answer. Accordingly, I have to change. Then he is saying, cancer cell is that machine unable to quench its initial command to grow and thus transform into an indestructible self-propelled automated machine. So he is using pomp and show words here, like that you can say. Okay, pomp and show, 100% okay. Okay, so if you go by this, if it is the MSQ question and does not is there, so modern cell biology encourages the metaphors of machinery and cancer is often imagined as a machine. Now again, this is going to be wrong because cancer is not being imagined as a machine. Cancer cell is being imagined as a machine. Okay, so because of this memory based, maybe some words here and there, but I hope you understand that how to proceed. Yes or no? But because people are saying it is MSQ question and there's not is there, so we have to say that this is correct, so we have to choose the not correct, so we cannot choose A. B, it tells us that modern cell biology uses and promotes metaphors of machinery. Now it cannot be concluded from the passage. Yes or no? Maybe for cancer, modern cell biology is telling you one example of machinery, but nowhere it is mentioned in the passage that for every situation, for every disease, they are using the similar pattern. So can you conclude the second statement? It tells us that modern cell biology uses and promotes metaphors of machinery. You cannot be sure. So I have a dilemma about it. Option C, modern cell biology never used figurative language such as metaphors to describe anything. Now this can be wrong. And wrong we have to choose. This can be wrong because at least for cancer they are using the metaphors. Self-propelled automated machine. So C can be the correct answer then. D, it is a reflection of why cancer seems so modern to most of us. This is correct, so D cannot be the answer. A cannot be the answer. Now in B I am not sure because it is saying, it tells us that modern cell biology uses and promotes metaphors of machinery. I cannot be sure about it. So you just wait for the time when you get the exact question. Okay, then we have also marked it C. Okay, but I have a doubt here. I have a doubt in between B and C because in the passage he is talking about cancer disease, but is there any mention that every disease modern cell biology is talking in terms of machine? Are you getting this? Anish, I cannot tell you the exact answer because I am not sure about the data which is given. Okay, one single word is going to change the answer. Suppose here it is mentioned, instead of cancer cell, here it is mentioned that cancer is that machine. If it is written in the passage that cancer is that machine, then the situation is completely different. He is saying cancer cell is that machine. So option A is saying cancer is often imagined as a machine. Are you getting that? So for the time being, just leave this question until unless we get the correct information, we cannot say about it. Now this question, 2 options I have got and 2 options I have not got. So this question also I am leaving, and any one of you, if you have attempted the examination and you have seen this question, and if you know the other 2 options, please tell me. I will just solve it in front of you. Okay, this tobacco question. At least these 2 statements I can examine in front of you. Rest you will be getting the idea. A recent survey shows that 65% of the tobacco users were advised to stop consuming tobacco. Okay, 65%. The survey also shows that 3 out of the 10 users attempted to stop using tobacco. Okay. Now, based on the information in the above passage, which one of the following options can be logically inferred with certainty? Option A. A majority of tobacco users who were advised to stop consuming tobacco did not attempt it so far. This is wrong. This is wrong. It is not majority. 65% people have been advised to stop consuming tobacco. Out of those 65%, 3 out of 10, it means 30% of people stopped using tobacco. So it is not a majority number. It is a small number, minority number. So A is wrong. And B also, the statement is not 100% complete. So we cannot judge about it. But I hope you understand that how you have to proceed in this question. Okay. If you have options for this question, please tell me. Please share with me. Do you have the other options? Priyanka is saying, sir, D option was that all the users who are attended are successfully stopping the tobacco. That is also not correct, because 65% people, they were advised to stop the tobacco, stop consuming the tobacco, but out of that only 30% attempted to stop the tobacco. So that is, the option is also correct, incorrect, wrong. Byjus is saying B was right in this question. Okay. Anyways, I hope you must have done it rightly. Okay. Go to the next question. Courts, choose the word parliament and legislative. Now you understand that legislature is a part of government. Government has legislature, executive, and judiciary. In our day to day business, हम लोगों को जनरली क्या लगता है, गवर्नमेंट का मतलब क्या है? गवर्नमेंट मीन्स जो सत्ता में है, बट दिस इज नॉट द करेक्ट थिंग. गवर्नमेंट comprises of legislature, executive, and judiciary. Legislature, who frame the laws. Executive, who implement the laws. And judiciary, who ensure the constitutional approval. On the basis of constitution, everything, that law, that implementation of the law has to be done within the four boundaries of the constitution. That is what judiciary do. Now, legislature is going to function inside the parliament. Yes or no? Legislature is going to function inside the parliament. Now, what is going to function inside the court? Judiciary. Yes or no? Judiciary. Now, again a reading comprehension question. When I was a kid, I was partial to stories about other worlds and interplanetary travel. I think for most of the children, this is going to be the case. हर बच्चा बचपन में कहाँ जाना चाहता है? अंतरिक्ष में. Because of the curiosity. Okay, children are very curious. I used to imagine that I could just gaze off into space and be whizzed. Whizzed means to lost at high speed to another planet. Now this is the excerpt from the Truth About Stories by T. King. Which option can be inferred from the given passage? It is an adult's memory of what he or she liked as a child. This can be correct, because somebody is saying when I was a kid, it means now he is not a kid, he is an adult. Option B, the child in the passage read stories about interplanetary travels only in parts. This is wrong, because there is no mention in the passage whether he was reading the stories full or in parts. Don't fight in the comment section, okay? Try to become a kindly person, okay? Listen here. Option C, it is a child's description of what he or she likes. Now this can be correct, but it's a child's description, but who is describing? Adult is describing, so this is also wrong. It teaches us that stories are good for children. Nowhere in the passage it is mentioned that stories are good for children. It is not mentioned anywhere in the passage. Not mentioned anywhere in the passage. Let us see the next question. I cannot support this proposal. My fill in the blank will not permit it. Now what my? मैं इस प्रपोजल को सपोर्ट नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि मेरा ज़मीर, मेरी अंतरात्मा इसको अलाउ नहीं कर रही है. What is the meaning of conscious? When you are conscious, you are not confident. You are not confident. ठीक है. जैसे किसी ने बड़े अतरंगे टाइप के कपड़े पहने हो और वो पब्लिक में चला जाए तो उसको बड़ा अजीब सा लगेगा, कॉन्शियस फील करेगा, कॉन्फिडेंट फील नहीं करेगा. लोग कहते हैं ही इज फीलिंग वेरी कॉन्शियस. Constant, you know. Consensus. Consensus means to come to same ground or terms. For example, you and me start arguing on particular subject. You and me started arguing on one particular subject. After some time, when we will reach a conclusion, you will also accept it, I will also accept it. It means both of us have reached a consensus. We have reached a consensus. Conscience, it means antaratma, Jameer. How many of you have seen that advertisement ad of Onida? You remember? Onida TV ad. You remember that? So in this ad, so there are two cartoons. One is good one is bad one. You remember that? Are you getting this? So the fight between this good of you and bad of you is called conscience. In every person, there is a fight between the good person and the bad person. That is called as conscience. अंतरात्मा आवाज नहीं दे रही है. लग रहा है कि ये करना चाहिए. You wanted to do this, but from inside you are not getting the approval that this is ethical and you are not doing it. So conscience is going to be the correct answer for this question. So this is all from my side, friends. Thank you so much for joining me live in the discussion. It was a great time and I hope you must have performed well in the GATE examination, and all those candidates who are still waiting for their term to write the examination, maybe for instrumentation, ECE or civil engineering. My heart goes out to all of you to give you the best wishes, and I hope you are getting benefited with the efforts of the team BYJU'S Exam Prep. Thank you so much. Stay connected, and we are again coming up with more and more interesting sessions for your preparation. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Thank you. But before I leave, something very interesting. All the candidates who are seriously preparing for GATE 2023, for the first time, BYJU'S Exam Prep is bringing the rank predictor tool. It is going to be live from 15th of February 2023, when you will get your response sheet from the official GATE website. You have to just notify, you have to register yourself. The link is given in the description. You can follow. You can go to the BYJU'S Exam Prep app and you can register yourself. The moment you upload your responses, you will be getting your most appropriate, or we can say most accurate. Obviously, it is going to be not exact, but we will try that it gives you the most accurate result, most accurate AIR for GATE 2023. Okay. Now, this will give you enough clarity that in which direction you should choose your career, depending upon the rank you are getting, because this is going to be used by hundreds and thousands and lakhs of students. So you will be able to gauge where you stand in comparison to others. For example, this year I am saying that electrical question paper was not that easy. The question looks very simple, but they were quite in depth. Okay. So there may be a surprise that the GATE in electrical paper, for less marks, you will be getting good rank also. That may be the case. So all these confusions are going to be cleared if you follow the rank predictor for GATE 2023 from BYJU'S Exam Prep and you take a good decision. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Thank you.